Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English with Wolfizzle. Today, Sarah and I are covering the absolute foundation of all conditional sentences, the if clause type 0, also known as the zero conditional.
That's right, Professor. Many students ask us, when do we actually need the zero conditional?
Excellent question. You need the zero conditional in 4 main real-world situations. Scientific facts and laws of nature, things that are 100% physically guaranteed. General truths, things that are always true in life. Personal habits and routines, things that happen automatically every time a specific condition is met. Rules and instructions, giving direct advice or commands based on a situation.
So, unlike type 1, 2, or 3, we aren't talking about specific future plans, imaginary dreams, or past regrets. We are talking about universal rules and facts.
Exactly. Things that are always true. And the grammar rule is the easiest of them all. Both parts of the sentence use the present simple.
So the formula is simply if plus present simple, present simple. For example, if you heat water to 100 degrees Celsius, it boils. That's a scientific fact.
Spot on, Sarah. Or a personal routine. If I drink coffee late at night, I don't sleep well. No will, no would, no past tense, just pure, simple facts.
And here is another quick golden rule. In zero conditional sentences, you can almost always replace the word if with when without changing the meaning. For instance, when you heat water, it boils.
Exactly. Now that everyone knows when and how to use it, are we going to do our famous ultimate conditional chain reaction, Sarah?
Oh, you know it. To help our viewers master this habit and fact-based structure, Sarah and I are going to speak only in zero conditional sentences for the rest of this entire conversation. Are you ready, Professor?
If you start, I follow.
If you press the red power button on the studio camera, it turns on immediately.
If the camera turns on, it records our faces in crystal clear high definition.
If a camera records in high definition, every single tiny wrinkle on my forehead shows up on screen.
If high-definition cameras show your wrinkles, soft studio lighting fixes the problem instantly.
If studio lights shine directly into my eyes for 2 hours, my eyes get extremely dry.
If your eyes get dry, you blink 50 times a minute like a confused owl.
If our editor edits for 10 hours straight, he drinks 5 massive cups of black coffee. If a human drinks 5 massive cups of black coffee, their heart beats as fast as a racehorse.
If a heart beats that fast, adrenaline floods the entire bloodstream.
If adrenaline floods your bloodstream, you finish all your work in record time.
If our editor finishes the video early, he uploads it to YouTube ahead of schedule.
If a video goes live on YouTube, our notification bell rings on thousands of smartphones worldwide.
If a phone gets a YouTube notification, people tap on the screen without hesitation.
If people tap on the screen, our video plays in crisp 1080p resolution.
If people watch our grammar lessons, their English vocabulary expands every single minute.
If brain cells absorb new vocabulary, memory pathways become stronger and faster.
If memory pathways become stronger, students remember English rules without struggling.
If students master English rules effortlessly, their confidence skyrockets during real conversations.
If people feel confident, they speak English without stuttering or freezing up.
If you speak fluently without freezing up, native speakers understand you perfectly on the first try.
If native speakers understand you on the first try, making international friends becomes super easy.
If you make international friends, they invite you to visit their home countries.
If you travel to new countries, you experience incredible local food and traditions.
If I eat spicy local street food in Mexico, my tongue burns like a burning campfire.
If your tongue burns from spicy food, cold ice cream cools it down instantly.
If ice cream melts in the summer heat, it drips all over your clean white shirt.
If sweet, sticky ice cream drips on your shirt, ants notice it from a mile away.
If ants smell sugar nearby, they march toward it in a long, perfect line.
If a line of ants marches toward you, you jump up and run into the ocean.
If you jump into salt water with your clothes on, you look hilarious to everyone on the beach.
If people see something hilarious on the beach, they pull out their phones and start recording.
If bystanders record funny videos, they share them on social media platforms instantly.
If a funny video reaches social media algorithms, views multiply by millions every hour.
If a video gets millions of views, global news outlets report on it during the evening news.
If national news outlets air a story, millions of families watch it together in their living rooms.
If families sit together in their living rooms, they laugh out loud and forget their daily stress.
If people laugh every day, their stress levels drop significantly.
If stress levels drop, overall health improves dramatically according to science.
If overall health improves, people live longer and happier lives.
If people live longer, they have decades to learn new languages and hobbies.
If you spend decades learning languages, you become polyglot royalty.
If you become polyglot royalty, universities invite you to give lectures on language acquisition.
If universities invite you for lectures, you travel around the world on first-class flights.
If you fly first class, flight attendants offer you unlimited snacks and hot towels.
If I get unlimited snacks on a flight, I eat 10 packets of salted peanuts in 30 minutes.
If you eat 10 packets of salted peanuts, your throat gets completely dry.
If your throat gets completely dry, you drink 3 big bottles of sparkling water.
If you drink 3 big bottles of sparkling water, you need to use the airplane bathroom immediately.
If the airplane hits turbulence, the seatbelt sign turns on instantly.
If the seatbelt sign turns on, passengers stay in their seats without moving.
If passengers stay seated, everybody watches the in-flight entertainment system.
If people browse the entertainment system, they find English with Wolfizzle tutorials in the education section.
If passengers watch our tutorials at 30,000 feet, learning English happens in the clouds.
If passengers watch our tutorials at 30,000 feet, learning English happens in the clouds.
If grammar rules stick in your memory, exams become a walk in the park.
If students pass their exams with straight A's, their parents throw massive surprise parties for them.
If parents throw massive parties, relatives bring giant, delicious cakes.
If relatives bring giant cakes, kids eat sugar until midnight.
If children eat sugar until midnight, they jump on their beds all night long.
If you jump on a bed continuously, the springs squeak loudly.
If the bed springs squeak, the neighbors knock on the wall in annoyance.
If neighbors knock on the wall, you apologize politely and turn off the lights.
If you turn off the lights, the room gets dark and peaceful.
If the room gets peaceful, your brain produces melatonin naturally.
If your brain produces melatonin, you fall into a deep, relaxing sleep.
If you get 8 hours of deep sleep, you wake up feeling fresh and full of energy.
If you wake up full of energy, you start your morning with an episode of English with Wolfizzle.
If you practice English every single morning, fluency becomes an effortless habit.
If scientific facts prove something, Professor Wolfizzle teaches it on YouTube.
If I teach it on YouTube, Sarah adds brilliant commentary to make it super fun.
If we make learning fun, grammar rules stop being scary for students.
If students stop fearing grammar, learning English becomes an exciting daily habit.
If you practice English every single day, fluency becomes an absolute certainty.
If you like this video right now, YouTube recommends it to thousands of other learners.
If you click the subscribe button, you join the best English learning community on the internet.
If you leave a comment down below, I reply with a heart and check your grammar.
If the lesson ends here, we see you in the next episode. Bye, everyone!
Bye, everyone. Keep practicing.